Thai food for me is really special because it's the food that have really unique characters. Sawadee I am Bo Songvisava from Bangkok, Thailand, chef and co-founders of Bo.lan Essentially Thai and Urban Rustic Thai. If you have a dish of Thai food, you have like spicy, sour, salty, sweet. Everything's come together and it's really rounded, and also you have a different textures in the dishes as well. Not many cuisines in the world have these characters. Story that I love to tell to other people about my cuisines is that it's probably one of the few cuisine in the world that you can put like 20 ingredients or more and it's work together. But when you eat one by one, it's hardest to enjoy. When you combine it properly with the knowledge, with culinary heritage understandings, it's come out such a beautiful dish. In Thai food, the balance, you got two balance. You got the balance for the flavor and then the balance of the texture. For the flavor in one dish, you might have spicy, sweet, sour, salty, all in one dish. In the texture side, you have crispy, you have soft, you have crunchy. Again, all in one dish. For example, we have green curry. Everybody knows green curry. In the green curry, we put garlic, shallot, lemongrass, a lot of kaffir lime zest as well. So a lot of herbs, a lot of spice. We put white peppercorn, cumin seed, coriander seed, and all this work together in the dish. And in the dish, you put more herbs in, like Thai basil, you put a pea or aubergine, which is all work together so that when you eat, you get healthier. I always respect people who cook before me. I respect the recipe that been written, that been passed on for many decades or centuries in Thailand. For me, I like to show the roots, the core of the Thai cuisine. I never compromise the flavor. If the dish have to be spicy, like the green curry is actually a spicy curry, I will make it spicy. Or if the tom yum have to be hot and sour, I will put enough chili to make sure it's hot. And that's how I cook, to make sure that the flavor, the texture, and the ingredients that I put in the dish is respectful to the people who cook before me. The best way to enjoy Thai food is to have everything in a Thai repertoire. We don't have entree, we don't have appetizers and then the main course. We don't have all that. When we eat everything together. Thai food also really flexible and have so many dimensions. I don't believe in standardized Thai food. So you can have so much inspired from the ingredients, the techniques, the cooking approach, and you can come up with your interpretations of Thai food, and it's never die. The only things that we really have to understand is the flavor profile of that particular dish. Where is the dish come from? Which regions, and what do they normally eat it with, to create the balance of the flavor and to create the balance of the textures, but still respect to what it used to be. Apart from culinary heritage, the other things that I'm really interested in regard to food, cooking, and fine dining is actually eco-gastronomy, that hopefully going towards sustainability. So when I buy food or ingredients into the restaurant, I only choose organic produce, sustainable produce, and also ethical livestock to make sure that the chickens, the pork, or the pig, or the cow get pampered properly and then get slaughtered properly as well. And sustainable food to me is really important, because when we consume the food that produced in the sustainable way, that means we're taking care of the land, the water, the soil, and also the air. We minimize the residues that can be happens in our soil from the chemical used in agriculture. And that also reflects in the varieties of products or produce that I use in my dish as well, because I try to avoid the products that come from monocroppings or mono agriculture. So I really champion and value different varieties of vegetables or fruit, and I always use anything in seasons as well. I always support biodiversity of food and vegetables that I use in the dishes, just because if you have the biodiversified products, you have a better security in your food. To do this, I also champion the artisan producers who come up with a really good salt, shrimp paste, fish sauce, palm sugar, which is all important for the Thai seasonings. And all this, when we support them, have their livelihood, they can continue with their local wisdom to continue produce such a great products for us to consume. To emphasize this philosophy, we come up with campaigns called Zero Waste to Landfill in the restaurant, because I believe that restaurant is one of the business that really create or impact our environment negatively, because we use a lot, we waste a lot as well. So with the Zero Waste to Landfill campaigns, we try to not have any waste in the bin bag out of the restaurant. The oil, one of the problems in a lot of establishment, we turned oil into soap in Bo.lan. On the top of the food waste, we also manage other waste as well. So for example, we have wine bottle. In Thailand, we can't recycle yet because of the color. So I have the projects coming up to turn the wine bottle into water jugs. And then with these water jugs, we don't have to have all the wine bottle in our landfill. And also the campaigns that come with the jugs with other restaurants in Bangkok is no single-use plastic bottle for water served in the restaurant. We have upcycling programs for anything and everything that we can do in our capabilities. So like the eggshells, we dry it and then we crumble it up and we use it as a fertilizer. And then we peel the prawns, and then all the prawn peel, the heads, the tails that we can't put in the dishes, we dry it as well, and then we give it to the chicken producers, and then our farmers can use that dry prawn shell to mix for their chicken feed. So it's really organic chicken feed for them. We also deal with the rice. The rice we dry it and then we toast it so it's become nice and golden brown. Mix it with teas of your choice. I have the chrysanthemum flower as well, so give extra fragrance to the tea. And then this one, the pandan leaf. If you have fresh one, use fresh one. If you don't, you can use the dry one like this into the tea as well. So to use the pandan is really easy. Just do it as a knot, so stay in the pot or in your teapot and doesn't escape anywhere. And then I just put everything into the teapot. And now we can smell the rice. After we finish cooking, so we have left with the waste, and then we're gonna use this food waste and turn it into compost. Let's go do it. So it's like a full upcycle to be a human consumption again. COVID has impact on my business a lot, but we have a lot of strategies and a lot of policies during the COVID lockdown. One of the things that we do is we come up with a tiffin box delivery, because a lot of takeaways. So tiffin box like this, and we use a swap system with our clientele. We send it to them and they send it back, and we keep reusing the tiffin box, and you can still enjoy a really good food in an environmental way as well. When the lockdown happened, we can't tell the farmers to tell their trees stop growing, so the produce still coming out from our farmers. So we come up with a CSA box. So anything that they have a lot during that week, we put in the box, comply, write the recipe for them, and then we send the food, the produce and the recipe so that you can cook at home, which is great, because I believe that the cooking skill is a really important skill for everybody to learn. With the COVID disruption, I have enough time to digest what I actually really want to do. And one of the things is the glossa. I have developed the products of what we call Bo.lan glossas like 8 years ago, but I never really have time to give it a full attention. So this is like a perfect time for me to come up with these new projects and new idea to do an organic and sustainable grocer. People within Thailand or Bangkok can have access, sustainable produce, ethical produce, and also the whole logistic is really sustainable. So the packagings will be minimized, especially single-use plastic packagings in the grocer. Attached to the grocer, we also will have the cooking school. The whole things will be under Bo.lan food educational programs, because I feel like it is really important to share the knowledge, to share the patience with other peoples. And food reflects your political choice. Food reflects your environmental choice as well. So I will use food under this educational program together with the food trust. The grocer we call the food trust. Explain and share the knowledge to those who love to eat as well.
Insightfully Thai. Search Thailand now.